Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Maester Aelix. This is Fallout 4 New Vegas Enclave Modded. For those of you who don't know, I had done a Fallout 4 Enclave Modded, and I'm going to be putting a link to it here. Anyway, we are here in the Mojave Desert, just starting off from getting plunked in the head, rather egregiously, because, oh, sorry. I'm still trying to get used to these buttons and the... No. Get a good view. There we are. So I am the courier. Of course, there are other things to be known and found out. But let's get going. Not the radio. No. Goodsprings, is it? Certainly an interesting little town. Of course, getting any kind of settlement to stay for more than just a bit anywhere in the Mojaves, a good challenge. The fact that this place seemed to have power and water, well, that was certainly an interesting addition to things.
Hey.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
What's wrong with the
Don't get me
NCR?
wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken-down relic with no place to be.
Goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Thanks for the advice, Easy Pete.
More. What do you need?
Nothing.
Later.
What's your story? She spoke with her eyes, that one. But, let's see what's going on at the saloon. Being raised in a military organization family, doing a perimeter check is important. There's also workbenches. Good old more energy cells.
Morning.
Let's go see what's going on in the saloon.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Interesting place.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Ah.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Well, it's certainly an interesting training method. Of course, get my ability to shoot back is good, and now some real-life target practice might be even better.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Sounds suspiciously like a plan.
Okay, you're on. Go give them hell.
Well, it wasn't so much a chore.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
It was mighty nice of her to offer me a job, even though it was useful, but seemed like small potatoes.
Yeah.
Now, where'd she go?
There's too many! I'm hit! You like that? Well, that's the end of that. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Reputation. Excellent.
Confound it, Cheyenne. Why'd you have to go running in like that? You were supposed to stay. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this. I'm not gonna be very good company right now. I did have another thing to teach. But I'll understand if you'd rather I just pay you so you could be on your way. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Sounds like a good plan, Sonny. Thank you. So xander root and brock flower. Not real sure what that. Not sure I remember real well what that looks like, but at least I'll have a plan. And whatever I do, I think I should change up my weapons because, well, it's starting. My weapon's starting to break down, and I don't have that many bullets for that. Wasn't too sure where to go, but sure I'd figure it out eventually. People of Goodsprings seem like good folk, real helpful and kind, so figured they helped me out, at least the doc did, why not help them? Are these? No. Mantis bits. Oh, never hurt to clear out some of the small things, too. Oh, wait, here's that metal fella.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Well, thank you kindly. I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Well, thank you. I most certainly will. You have yourself a fine day now.
Happy trails!
Well then. Now I'm on the hunt for some rock flowers and xander root. Jalapenos. Nice. That should add a little kick to whatever I sprinkle it on. Maybe over there. Well, maybe we could look elsewhere for something else. Seems I'm on my way to a cemetery. Wouldn't hurt to at least look there. Plus, I had spent a little time there. Maybe I can find some clues to who I was and what happened to me. Hello, Big Horner. I think she said there was xander root around here. Oh. None of that now. What in the world's over there? And there. Oh well. Ain't why I'm here. Filthy creatures. No, none of that. No. Thank you. You know, finding blowflies in a graveyard ain't exactly revolutionary. But, finding your own grave that you were already in, that's slightly more unique. All this empty sunset sarsaparilla. Oh, I think that's a big scorpion. We're gonna leave that right where it lay. Don't think we need to... I don't think we're so hard up for supplies we need to get to grave robbing. It's more than a little inconsiderate. Yeah. Poor people of Goodsprings don't deserve to be disturbed in their rest. What I am looking for is Xander root. Got all distracted by the bugs. Forgot about the flowers. Oh, there's the Brock flower. Okay. Is there any more while I'm up here? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, let's keep looking. Couple more bighorners. Well, seemed a little rude, but I understand not everyone wants to talk about everything. Be at least I say hello and talk about something. You're kinda out of your pen, buddy. I'll leave you be. What's this, your spot, Victor? Oh, that's nice. Problem is, when you're looking for plants, they could be, well, perner anywhere. I think it'd be inside the school now, would it? Oh, there they are. Alright. Well, let's go find Sunny then. Sorry, Cheyenne. Wait, what? Sunny time cigarettes. Well, that's interesting. Ah! Jumped a little too far and a little too hard.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. Okay. Well, good luck to you. I'm heading back to the Prospector. I could use a drink about now. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Well, I'll go do that then. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's get these here gecko steaks made up. Those are good eating and probably good for trading too. Harmonica. Neat. Well, back to the Prospector, it seems. Of course, that's always a good sign to see. Ammo. I mean, who couldn't use more ammo, and who wouldn't want to get more ammo?
Hey.
You seem to be turning blue, if you don't mind me saying. You must have been to a lot of places. Can you give me information on locations in the area? Seemed like she didn't have much to say.
Protect and serve.
Excellent. But yeah, let's get to the prospector back in Goodsprings here. Some more flowers. Maybe that'll be useful. Plus a good general store. Could see the value in that. And with that, I say thank you all for joining me. I hope you're enjoying my content as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. And I really do enjoy making it for all of you because I put out a video 7 days a week. And I'd like to thank you all for joining me here in episode 1. If you all could just do me the favor of hitting the thumbs up button and commenting when a video gets a lot of attention, it gets more noticeable, and it's really, really good if you do it on episode 1. Even if you do it on none other, episode 1 would be really appreciated, so people who are looking for this can find it a little easier. Well, anyway, thank you all for joining me. If you're enjoying my content, please do the usual YouTube thing of like, comment, subscribe, and if you'd really like to help me out, you can do so by sharing these videos with your friends. If you share them with your friends, your family, your enemies, your frenemies, everybody, because, well, the more people who find me, the more people who can like me, and I'd really appreciate that. If you really, really like my stuff, then you can follow the description down below to the links area, and there's a couple of really great links. One is to my Discord server, where you can contact me anytime, and the other is to something else, and I think you'll like what you find. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.